All right, shalom, shalom. We're the real Hebrew Israelites coming day in and day out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, which is America. First off and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kadash. Double honors to thee, all the apostles of great millstone, salutations to the elect. Wherever you may be, Brother Shapaya from GMS Chicago, coming at you again with a quick lesson to the Spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. It's probably going to be quick, but I just want to touch on this point right here. So listen up.
On calling each other, man. Is that Israel coming together? You ever notice that the camp, they out here teaching about war this week? War. World War III, where this war, that war. You ever notice that the camp, they out here teaching about war this week? War. World War III, where this war.
Right. As prophets, we're watchmen. We're set up to warn the people. So when you warn the people, what are you telling them? Whoa. Matter of fact, get straight to the scripture. Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both of many countries, against many countries, against great kingdoms, of war, of evil, and of pestilence. All right? That's what the prophets warned about. That's what they talked about. All right? Yes, the flip side to that is what? After these woes and wars and things of that nature, pestilences, destruction, the kingdom of heaven. All right? Because this place has to be overturned. All right? Like Esdras goes into, we cannot get into the kingdom unless this place be overturned first. All right? So the prophets are going to be here talking and prophesying about the destruction that's to come. All right? Giving the wicked warning, like Ezekiel, the 3rd chapter, speaks about. All right? Matter of fact, check this out. Ezekiel 2:9. And when I looked, behold, as the hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of a book was therein. And he spread it before me, and it was written within and without. And there was written therein lamentations, mourning, and woe. So within this Bible, this is what you have: lamentations, mournings, and woes. When you read Revelations, the 9th chapter, it talks about 2 woes. Then it talks about another woe that's coming. When you get into Jeremiah, it talks about Jacob's trouble. That's a woe. Daniel's, the 12th chapter. All right? That's a woe. So we have to preach these things. The destruction that's coming to America, that's a woe. All right? Matter of fact, let me see if I can pull this up real quick. Right. The prophet which prophesieth of peace, because right now there is no peace. So we're not prophesying peace. Peace is going to come eventually through the kingdom of heaven. All right, that rest. But this destruction and death has to come first. It says, the prophet which prophesieth of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that I am Yahweh, and I have truly sent him. So according to the prophecies, what's about to happen? Peace and tranquility, or these woes? Woes. The peace and tranquility is coming for Israel after Jacob's trouble, when we get the kingdom of heaven. All right? When all Israel is to be saved. So what are these guys talking about, man?
Or that war. It's the scriptures not saying gather ourselves together. Bring it out. So they let.
You know, I'll be honest. A year and a half, 2 years ago, I didn't know of these guys, man. They just crept from up under a rock. All right? I've never seen these guys really on the corner, none of that. All right? Videos of them have just started to come up. All right, and they're truly not one body in Yahweh Shai. All right, because the spirit of Yahweh Shai is what? Revelations 19:10, the spirit of prophecy. What? Matter of fact, what did the angel tell John that he must do? Let's get it. Revelations 10:10. And I took the little book out of the angel's hand, that same scroll that had lamentations and woes written therein, right? In Ezekiel, the 2nd chapter, right? It says, and I looked and took a book out of the angel's hand, and I ate it up, and it was in my mouth sweet as honey. And as soon as I had eaten it, my belly was bitter. And he said unto me, thou must prophesy again before many peoples, nations, tongues, and kings. All right. So, what in the world you think when John came back in the reincarnation during this time? What the hell you think he was prophesying about? The downfall of certain kingdoms, the downfall of the beast, NATO, EU, Babylon the Great. Revelations 18. Hey, when you get into some of these prophecies, they're woes, they're destruction. All right, so it's really showing you who's the man of Yahweh Shem Yahushai and who isn't, because we know what the prophets will be here talking about in these latter days. So with that, hey, I pray this was edifying. All praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kadash. Double honors to the elder apostles, the great millstone, salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. Abba, Paul.